What's up? It's Tempest Tuesday, and I'm here with my girl, Ft.Gioo. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for asking. Thanks for coming to my podcast today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Of course. So, where you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah,
Oh, what was it like growing up in Brazil?
it was great actually.
Really?
Pretty great. Can't complain.
Okay. So, how did you get into modeling?
Um, One time when I used to live here in Atlanta,
Mhm.
one of my friends took my pictures and was like, "Yo, you should model." And I was
Mhm.
like, "You know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right." So, I started having photo shoots and learning more about posing and all this extra stuff.
Mhm.
I was like, hey, I'm kind of good for this. So I started doing it for real, for real.
That's fire. That's super hard. So, what inspires you on a daily? Like, is there any like motivational quotes you go by?
No expectations.
No, and why is that?
I feel like people get disappointed a lot when they have expectations.
Mhm.
And not having no disappointments is good.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, it feels good.
Yeah.
So I just, no expectations.
I get that because I feel like once you set an expectation in your brain, that's all you're going to know. And then if it goes less than what you expected, you will be disappointed and you're going to be hurt.
Especially in the modeling industry, like,
Mhm.
you get a lot of no's. So if you expect to get a yes,
Yeah.
you might as well not even, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
So if you ever have had the chance where you have got to know, do you feel like at that moment whatever it was just wasn't meant for you, or what do you take from
Yeah,
it?
I've gotten a lot of no's actually.
Mhm.
They're very humbling.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna say I took them easily. Even though I didn't set an expectation, hearing a no is also like, damn,
Yeah.
you know. But I feel like I just wasn't ready for it. Like it
Mhm.
wasn't for me yet. I feel like a lot of people that told me no back then are seeing my work now and seeing that I've grown and I've worked with a lot of people that told me no.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, it just wasn't my time yet. I wasn't ready for it. And even though it might have hurt my feelings, I used that to try to grow from it and,
Mhm.
like, become a yes, I
Yeah.
guess. So
And they always going to circle back, so
they always
it's
do.
definitely okay.
They always do.
Yeah. So my podcast is based upon the misunderstood. Do you ever feel misunderstood?
All the time.
Why? Let's talk about it.
All the time. First of all, um, everybody thinks I'm, like, a stud.
Mhm.
Misunderstood already.
Yeah.
Because I really just dress based off how I feel that day.
Mhm.
Granted,
Yeah.
majority of the times I feel comfortable and I feel cozy.
Yeah.
But I could switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, cause I don't when I went on your page, I feel like you got all type of different looks.
literally, I could be
Yeah.
anything. I could be goth today.
Yeah.
I could be girly. I could
Mhm.
be tomboyish. I could be dressy. I could
Yeah.
be anything.
That's just basically judging a book by its cover of the misunderstanding who you are.
Yep, exactly.
I love that. Okay, so since we speaking on your style, how can you explain it? Cause you do a little bit of everything.
Honestly, I can't even explain it for real. All right, so when I get dressed, I usually will get something and build off that.
Mhm.
So today, I want to wear these shoes because I just got these shoes the
They're
other
cute.
day.
They're super cute.
Thank you. And I was like, how do I want to dress based off that? Like,
Mhm.
so really, my outfits it be going everywhere, and I be doing everything because I'll find something in my closet that I want to wear that day, and I'll just build off that.
I think you do a great job.
Thank you,
Killing it.
thank you.
So, what type of impact are you wanting to bring to the fashion modeling industry that you see now that's not there?
Um, Being yourself.
Mhm.
I feel like in the modeling industry, they expect you to change to fit in,
Mhm.
and I'm not with it. Like, I'll change one, two things, but as soon as I feel like it's not me anymore, I don't want to do it.
Right.
I don't think it's for me. I feel like me and other models or influencers that push that be yourself thing is really helping the new kids. I
Mhm.
feel like a lot of people are pushing to be themselves now. Like,
Mhm.
you see the weirdest stuff ever, and it's so cool. Like,
Mhm.
everybody just got their own shit going on, and I feel like that's because of, like, us
Yeah.
pushing it out there. Like, it's okay to be yourself. It's okay to try to push out the box and be something that nobody thinks is fire or like it's not out there yet. Cause you know people will think something is ugly, but somebody else will think that shit is like the coolest thing ever, and you never know until you do it or.
Yeah.
You know?
It's so weird because for me, when it's like time to like buy clothes or like just get dressed, this might sound so crazy. I'll ask someone just because, like, oh, you think this cute? And if you tell me no, I'm straight copping it. Just because I feel like, okay, maybe because you said no, you feel like you don't have the confidence, or just like you feel like you can't pull it off. But I feel like when I buy something, if I know somebody else don't like it, now I want to turn it around and show you like, okay, yeah, you can pull this off in a way. That's just how my brain think when it's time to get dressed. Like I'll literally ask for an opinion, but it's like whether you say yes or no, I'm gonna find a way while I'm pulling that outfit off.
That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
Me is more like who I ask.
Mhm.
If I ask my best friend, like, yo, you like these shoes?
Yeah.
And he be like, nah. These ugly. I'm not gonna get these shoes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna get it because when it comes down to fashion, he's up there. Like,
Yeah.
I look up to a lot of shit that he do, like as far as dressing, as far as buying pieces. So if I'm asking this nigga a question and he tells me don't do it,
Just don't do it. Yeah, it really do depend on who you asking.
yeah. So but I don't really ask a lot of people too many things because I don't feel like everybody is on the same level as me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, don't even say sorry. What you apologizing for?
I feel like that sounded so
No, it's
cocky,
okay.
but like it's really like people that are not on the same level as me. And granted, I was not always on the same level. Like I knew how to put stuff together.
Yeah.
But I would say that I've changed my style and how I dress and how I put my stuff together since my best friend came in my life because watching him do things and I'm learning like, okay, I like how that go with that.
Yeah.
I like, you know what I'm saying? I like this brand. I like how this stuff look on me. I like that. So I'm just learning new things and expanding and growing every single time. And I feel a lot of people just stick with their own style.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I like. This is what I'm gonna keep wearing. I'm gonna just buy new shit that it's the same shit.
Yeah.
And I don't
want to do that?
Nah.
Well, I do feel like, just hearing about you, because your name's everywhere. You're everywhere. So I will say, like, I feel like what you're bringing to the table, period, is being yourself. If I could look at a picture and I see you, I can definitely see that that's nothing 100% of what you bring. And I really do feel like that's what's getting you so far, is because of how you look is 100%. I'm pretty sure in the inside is you. Like, there's nobody else coming to the table but you.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's
So
me.
I really do. I wish you so much because I feel like what you bring is literally what you gonna get, and that's just that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because that is exactly what I bring. It is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
It
Is what
all
it
I
is.
got. That's all
So
I
I definitely
got.
do. I think you opening up a way for people to more so in the modeling agency to just be like, okay, let me just be me. Because a lot of models, they give you a lot of rules on modeling or how you supposed to look or what your body's supposed to look like. But I feel like you is literally just you.
I feel also that a lot of models need to come up with a plan before they start modeling. What do you want to do? Like, do you want to be a sign model doing runways, or do you want to do your own thing where you basically handling yourself, managing yourself, doing your own thing, and getting into these big brands, events, and like photo shoots, campaigns, and all this extra shit by yourself? Like, do you want to go the hard way, or do you want to take? Because it is an easy way out. Don't get me wrong. Like,
Yeah.
getting signed is not easy. You need to be a certain height. You need to be
Yeah.
a certain weight. Now they are opening up more and finding more like plus size models and tattooed models and stuff. So they are expanding.
Right.
But it's still hard.
Yeah.
It's still hard. You still gotta have a certain look. You still gotta be a certain way. So it's not easy to get signed. But being signed and getting jobs is 100% easier than getting jobs by doing your own shit on your own. Like, I've been modeling. I didn't start last year. I didn't start this year. I've been modeling since like 2019, 2020. People only started recognizing me and knowing about me this year, last year. So it's like, when you're doing it by yourself, it's going to take you some time. Like, the thing is consistency. Like, if you consistently put out work and like put yourself to do stuff, you're gonna get something out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be in vain. It's not gonna be something that you're just wasting your time on. It's hard. It's not something that you're gonna wake up the next day and you're just gonna make it, unless you happen to be one of them people that post one thing that just take off. But it's not it's not realistic to always happen. It's not something that always happens. So you gotta pick what you want to do. Like, do you want to do the hard work, or do you want to fit the sign model category where they do the work for you, and it's still a good thing. You're still getting paid. You're still getting money, and you're still modeling. It's just, what do you want to do? What you want to be?
For sure. So I'm not sure if you are, but I'm asking, are you signed, or would you ever? If you aren't, would you ever?
I wanted to be signed. I wanted to be signed real bad, and after like talking to a few of my friends and learning about a lot of the agencies out there, even the best ones out there, I don't want to. I've turned down a few agencies that have reached out. I don't really want to be signed. I would like to have like a management team where like we just, it's just us.
Yeah.
Rather than a whole agency. Yeah, I don't really want to be signed. I don't have nothing against it. It's just not for me.
Right.
It's not what I agree with. It's not what I want to do for myself as far as like having to change what I do and
Limits.
Limiting myself and having to do certain things by the books. I'm really not a by the book person. I'm really just trying to do my own thing and having somebody to help me manage through it, basically.
You're going to go far. It's going to be okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So I want to say, I see you have built a friendship and a bond with the rapper Lil Yachty.
Right.
And I did see that you was the cover of Slide. How did that come about? What's the backstory?
Of the cover?
Yes, of everything, like y'all getting y'all friendship, everything.
We became friends off Twitter. We became friends off Twitter. We hit off, became super close. He's the best friend that I was talking about.
Okay.
The fashion best friend.
Shout out to best friend.
Became super close, and then really the Slide cover wasn't something that I was aware of. It just naturally happened. He was traveling, doing like concerts out the country, and whenever he came back, he had hit me up like, "Yo, we finna shoot a video for this song," because he had sent me 2 songs, and I told him like, you should drop these.
Yeah.
So because I liked it so much, he hit me up. He was like, "Yo, I'm making a video for it. You wanna come?" Like, pull up. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll be there." What? So I pull up. We showed the video. I didn't know it was gonna be the cover. Went home. He told me the video was dropping on Friday at like midnight. I fell asleep early, really. Woke up, my phone going crazy, and I was just like, oh, they probably saw the video. And then I realized it was a screenshot of like Apple Music, and I was the cover for the little project, and I was like,
what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck? He didn't even
That's
tell.
hard, though.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And it was not even a picture. Like, we didn't even take a picture. It was literally a screenshot of the video, like a still. And
That's crazy.
He just fucked with it, and he was like, "Yeah, that's the one." That's how it happened. It wasn't planned. It wasn't something that we talked about. It was just happened, and I was just hyped. I was just like, "Wow."
Congrats. That's hard though.
Right.
Shout out to that. Okay.
Thanks.
So what's coming up next for Gio?
I don't know. There's so many things coming up that I can't talk about majority of them. But what I could tell y'all is, I'll probably get on YouTube. Maybe.
I think you should.
Maybe. A heavy maybe. Probably get on YouTube and start dropping some vlogs and little questions and answer stuff. Interact with y'all a little bit more since I'm always so quiet. People always tell me, like, what do you sound like? That's what I sound like.
Well, I got the sneak peek.
Right. That's what I sound like. As far as, like, business-wise, just more work for more brands, campaigns, video shoots for a few people. You'll see me a lot. Just a start, you know what I'm saying? Coming soon everywhere.
Okay. So I do also notice that jewelry, like your jewelry is a part of you.
Oh, yeah.
Explain it. Like, how did that start? Did you just start, like, collecting? You was just like, okay.
I started off with silver. I used to be, I don't know. I never liked having, like, empty, I just feel naked when I don't have stuff on. So I started off with silver, and I started getting a few silver things, and I was like, it's cute. Do I really fuck with it? And then I started mixing silver and gold. And then I just realized that gold looked better on my skin, and I started, like, actually investing in it. Like, cause before I used to just buy, like, shit at the, granted, it would be, like, 925 or, like, good stuff that was still expensive, but it wasn't real gold. It was just,
Yeah.
you know. So I started actually investing. So like in New York, that's where I live majority of my time in the United States. So in New York, they have these stores that's like pawn shops and jewelry shops at the same time where you could go and sell
Right.
gold and stuff and buy gold or whatever. So I started going to them and just slowly buying things like chain today, like bracelet tomorrow.
You
two
just start
rings.
racking.
And then, yeah, basically, it got to a point where I just started making more money and I started buying more things at once. And then I just completed everything. And then Boat also gifted me like 2 chains,
Fire.
right? And then after that, it was just like, I'm set. I'm good.
Yeah.
Everything. And
I
I don't
love
take it
that.
off either. So, like, it's always on. I don't ever take it off.
Sleeping, showering, everything.
Yep, airport. Everybody asks me this. I don't take my jewelry off at the airport. Like, who does that? I didn't even know that was a thing.
For sure.
Everybody
is.
always asks me that. They're like, why do you always wear this at the
Literally.
airport? And it's like, why not?
Yeah.
I've never taken my jewelry off at the airport. If that answer y'all question that y'all always ask me.
What about the rings though? So when you sleeping, it ain't never uncomfortable. You so used to it
I
now.
was about to say it's uncomfortable when I don't have it on because
Okay.
I'm so used to it. And I feel like everybody that sleeps with me is so used to it too. 'Cause it's loud. I'm not gonna lie, my chains is loud as hell.
Yeah.
Every turn I make, you could hear that shit. It's part of
It's part of you.
It's
though.
part of me. Like I don't know. I just like it. I just keep wearing them.
Okay.
And I feel like if I take them off, I'm gonna lose it.
The jewelry, that's how I am with jewelry though. Like if I'm buying jewelry, it's like hard to. You have to keep it on because I feel like keeping up with jewelry is harder than anything to me. Like
Bro.
yeah, that in my debit
I don't
card.
take it off because I already gotta take care of these grills, and
Yeah.
that's already too much. That's already too much. Literally.
But the grill's a part of you too, though, right?
Right. That's why
Yeah.
I gotta keep 'em- I gotta keep up with them. So it's like
It's a lot. What about your tattoos? Are those more so freestyling, or a lot of your tattoos really like mean something to you?
they don't mean shit.
Mean shit.
Nah, no meaning. I'll be sad or like going through something, and I'll go get tatted. And I don't usually know what I get tatted until I get
Till
there.
you get there. That's me though.
So yeah, for people to ask me about face tats,
Yeah.
it means nothing. Yeah, like
So what's your favorite tattoo though?
my face. I got
Your
my
face?
face tattooed.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, I got my face tattooed on my hand. Yeah, but none of them got no meaning.
No meaning.
Not even the words like ethereal. I'm ethereal, I guess. Made in heaven. Like, come on, be so for real. Like, it got
Yeah.
no meaning.
Okay. So also my last question, is there anything like behind doors that when you as a model that a lot of people don't know that you go through? Do you ever go through creative block as a model?
Hell yeah.
What does that feel
I'm not
like?
gonna lie to y'all. I'll have like 2 weeks that I'm straight, and then I have like 4 weeks that I'm depressed as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, cause like, imagine having to get up every single day and pick out an outfit and get dressed and look your best and just go outside and then talk to like 20 people for like 2 weeks straight. You just be like, God damn. But I don't complain because like, it's part of it.
Yeah, it's part of it.
But
Yeah.
it's draining. Okay, it's draining. But I'm kind of getting used to it now. But yeah, that's probably the only thing that I be going through that people don't know about. Like, it get hard.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I be telling myself, do I really want to do this? Like, I do. I 100% want to do this. But sometimes I be thinking like, damn, this shit getting so hard. Like, do I want to do this? So yeah, it gets hard for us too.
Getting up and just communicating. Yeah, I feel that because days where it's like me, I have to talk to so many people. So therefore, me mentally, I love what I do. But sometimes if I book the interview tomorrow and I mentally know that like I'm not okay, it's hard. I wouldn't want to bring that energy with that interview because once I'm talking to a person and like their energy level is here, but if I start here and I feel, because I move on frequency, so if I feel their energy is like here, then it's gonna make me come to right here too. So if I know that if I come to the table and like my energy is down and I'm supposed to have this energetic conversation or just chill vibe with you, I don't want to bring that too much to the table because talking to so many people every day, you are like learning different things about you. You learn different things about a person. So it's like all that energy. So sometimes when it's like back to back to back to back. But I love what I do. And I love hearing people's stories. Like sitting talking to people about why they feel misunderstood, because that's kind of like basically why I created it, because like I feel misunderstood as a person. So just listening on why another person, we might share the same similarities or whatever, you just never know to speak on it. So I do love what I do, but I do get the times where I be like, damn, like mentally, I am not here.
And then modeling is like first impression, everything.
Yeah.
So imagine you feeling down as hell, and then you go to a set, and you gotta interact with a brand owner and possibly other people that's there looking at you work,
Right.
that you could possibly work with in the future. That is like, I can't be an asshole because I'm stopping my bag, but also I don't feel like being here right now, and I do not want to do this. So it's like, you just gotta push it.
You gotta push yourself through. Well, thank you again for coming to my podcast, and I'm wishing Gio so much luck. And we're out.